Want to hear a funny story about Wade Boggs?
Please.
When I was a young boy,
A young buck.
I was at a card show and I was getting a Wade Boggs card signed, and I was in line for like an hour. And there was a lady who came in with her kid and cut the whole line. And she was like, I was here first. Made a big deal about it, right? So then I was just like, fine. I let her in. We get all the way to the front, and Wade Boggs, I put the card down. He goes, I seen what you did to that lady and her kid. You cut them. I'm not signing shit.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Jeff London, DJ Jason Smith.
Here come the bang.
When the sun goes down, the music turns up. A whole new world opens up behind the velvet rope. Join us as we take you behind the scenes of the nightlife world.
Are you ready?
DJ Jason Smith, Jeff London. I'm the promoter, he's the DJ podcast, live from Boston, Massachusetts.
Episode 45.
Oh, it's like an anniversary.
Braun, give me a 45.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
What was Move On, 42?
Let's move on. 42.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Grant Williams, Celtics, 45.
Grant Williams. What was Wade Boggs?
35.
I think it was 6.
Was he number 6? You want to hear a funny story about Wade Boggs?
Please.
When I was a young boy,
A young buck.
I was at a card show and I was getting a Wade Boggs card signed, and I was in line for like an hour. And there was a lady who came in with her kid and cut the whole line. And she was like, I was here first. Made a big deal about it.
26.
26.
Yeah.
Made a big deal about it, right? So then I was just like, fine. I let her in. We get all the way to the front, and Wade Boggs, I put the card down. He goes, I seen what you did to that lady and her kid. You cut them. I'm not signing shit.
No.
Yeah. He was like, you're a piece of shit.
So would you just walk away?
Yeah, I was just like, I tried to explain to him, and he just wasn't having it.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Not terrible.
That happened to my cousin with Pat Riley.
Who's Slim?
Yeah. Yo, he was about to go.
That's the only
meet,
cousin I know of yours.
like Magic
Slim.
Johnson, right? He was right there. He was just about to meet him, and Magic turned around to say hello to him, and Pat Riley shut it down, dude. Said, "Nope, sorry, kid." And he was like, he tells that story to this day, like it's this
Wade Boggs,
like saddest.
let's be
story.
honest, Wade Boggs is a scumbag, though. I definitely want more than Pat Riley's probably like a cool guy, but Wade Boggs is a piece of garbage. Anyone who wins the World Series of the Yankees that comes out on a horse, you're a terrible person.
Yeah, he did some. Yeah, he wasn't. I heard he could drink though.
I mean, yeah, isn't it?
I mean, all those guys at that
But isn't that
time,
the whole
right?
Wade Boggs thing where he drank like what 250 beers in like a 24-hour period or something like that?
The craziest one was Andre the Giant's consumptions.
Oh, I mean, but that
2 barrels.
Cases, dude.
Barrels. No, they said he would drink beer by the barrel.
Dude.
I mean, but he was. I mean, you ever see what a can looks like in Under the Giant's hand?
Yeah, like those half cans that you can
Yeah.
buy now. They're like for like
looks
this,
like a-
like a half a soda.
Like ponies. Yeah.
Yeah, ponies.
Grenades.
Oh, yeah, ponies. man.
R.I.P. to Andre the Giant.
Yeah, that documentary is really good. by the way.
peanut.
So what's up, man?
Oh, we got a lot of questions today.
Really?
A lot of questions.
I also thought of a cool question too.
Jason, I want to hear it first.
Go ahead.
No, I have a lot of questions. Well, they're not from me. They're from our listeners, which
Of course.
makes it more special.
So I was thinking about this the other day. Like Braun keeps bringing up this beautiful story about him experiencing the Juggalos. What is it? The Juggalo Fest or whatever it was?
The gathering of
Juggalos. Yeah. So it had me thinking, if I had to tell somebody like what's the craziest kind of gig I ever had, that's probably it for you, or do you have another one? And Jeff, what's the craziest one that you have been a part of that was just real weird?
I mean, that's a great question.
You must have thousands.
Yeah, I mean, there've been some absolutely. You know what's really weird ones are the just like, but a lot of people have done them. The silent ones, the silent,
silent discos.
silent. They're just like super awkward. It's just like a lot of people just singing off key.
Yeah, and everybody's different.
I don't really get
DJ.
that. I don't get that. I don't get it. Why is that a thing?
I can tell you why. Because some places have noise ordinances. So they'll have a day party. Instead of losing their crowd when the noise ordinance kicks in, they could give silent disco to people.
Still terrible.
It's good for business, though. If you want to keep your clients there, instead of being like, oh, it's 11 o'clock, everybody's got to go, but I could serve you guys till 2 with no music.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, it's just.
We're talking about like a raging like day party.
No, I know what you're talking about. It's,
You
I
know
just- I just
You gotta wear head. Like it's just like the concept of it is. Just,
I'm not saying it's fucking amazing. I'm just saying
it's weird for the bartenders too, because somebody comes up and then starts screaming, "Come a rum and coke!" and it's like screaming. And like,
sure they
take their
them
headphones off, and it's just like,
oh, sorry.
nobody's talking.
And there's like different. Like you could like switch to a different channel. It'd be,
Yeah,
like, a whole
sometimes they'll have
different
like
music,
2
right?
or 3 different DJs. First time I saw it was at, I believe it was the Well still. That's in Brooklyn. I think I went to see, I went to meet my friend to Jesus.
The fact that they even do that in Brooklyn is disappointing.
But this was like, I'm talking about before it became anything. This is like years. This is probably like 6 years ago. I went there to see the Jesus and, shout out to Jesus, and Action Bronson.
Jesus Christ.
Did Jesus. He
Of Latter-day Saints?
Yeah. No, he tour manages Action. I don't know if he still does or not, but I mean, yeah. You know.
I just want to meet the person who invented that, so I could tell him that I do not appreciate.
So
it.
after
I agree
Action
with that.
Bronson was done, they had the DJs come on, and this DJ had a red flag, this one had a blue, another one had a green, and you could turn the dial to whatever one.
Some weird ones are when they have after the gaming convention.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that.
Are they like still dressed in like?
Well, not only dressed, but like, not to stereotype, but just a lot of socially awkward people.
Yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
nightclub with alcohol, and
They're called nerds, Jeff.
No, they could be introverts. There's nothing wrong with that. I think all of us have some introvert in
it gets
us.
really weird.
Real weird because they don't know how to like really socially react with each other. So it's just like a lot of awkward things.
Yeah, tons of awkward things. Yeah,
Like Silicon Valley, that show, like everything was awkward in that show.
yeah,
Mike Judge is amazing, actually.
A lot of cosplay.
yeah, a lot of cosplay, and they also had like, but they bring in like really big talent. I remember they had Pete Tong DJing, and the kids were just like going nuts.
That's crazy.
Just like way off beat, not knowing his songs, and just like loving it.
Where was this
Cool.
at?
They were living life. Were they bronies?
Was
Were they
that
called
Icon?
bronies?
No, they didn't like My Little Pony. I don't know. Maybe they did. Who knows?
So your ICP is probably the craziest one.
Definitely up there. I mean, there's definitely some European. I remember I played some place in Italy. It was like an anti-fascism rally outside, and it was very weird because there was.
Did you play Fight the Power by Public
I
Enemy?
did.
You did?
100%. Of course.
People go nuts?
Yeah, it was like the first thing I played. That's so funny you say that. But there was a guy. There was 2 guys with homemade blowtorches. And they were in the front, and they was, I don't know what the contraption was hooked up to, but they were just firing off blowtorches in the crowd.
Well, that's what they
it
do.
was all
like
outside.
in those like reggae jams, right? What are those things?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they have sound clash, they fucking have like flamethrowers in the front row, right?
Well, it's an aerosol can with a lighter.
Oh,
but
yeah, it was like some shit like that. It was like wildly dangerous.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
And this place had no security. It was just like an abandoned like fort or something, like on the suburbs of.
wait, what else did you play besides that?
I mean, just like that kind of like militant 90s like hip hop
Rage.
style. I think I played some Rage Against the Machine actually. Yeah.
Bulls on parade and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Oh
dude.
man,
It was it was wild.
how'd you get
Cool.
that gig?
I was on some tour and one of the promoters was like, "Oh, we're doing this thing," and it was like
Got a sick after party. You want to do it?
I think it went to like 8 in the morning. Yeah.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it for sure.
Wow.
But European things are just like next level. They get to do stuff we can't do here.
Yeah, but their things are taboo to us that aren't taboo in Europe for sure.
Like I'm listening.
You're right.
Continue.
Well, I think I told this story before about me working at the Box in New York City. They have a show, a DJ. They do a show, burlesque kind of thing. They come out, they sing, they dance. Then a magician will come out and do like a magic trick, and then you'll have something a little bit more vulgar, sex-driven, right? And I asked them. We also have a Box in London. And I asked them, what's the difference? Is the show in New York the same as the show in London? And they said no, because sex isn't taboo in Europe. It's open.
Right.
So sex is not shocking to see on a stage. But what is shocking to them is violence. So they substitute the sex part of the shows that they have in New York with more violent acts, like a girl fake cutting herself with like a knife and stuff like that.
Jeez.
Instead of
The Box is open again.
Yeah, it's back open. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you want to
missed
go the
that
London
place.
version?
Wait, do you really think that London is just more cool with sex than America?
Well, Europe is definitely.
Well, I mean,
I think Americans think sex
England
is
and
taboo
Europe
still.
are a little different. I feel like.
Correct, but I think they're more open to it. Sex is not taboo in London, I don't believe,
Yeah,
compared to here.
with the Queen and all.
I believe.
Well, the Queen's going down.
The Queen's on the way out.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Charles is in, isn't he?
supposedly,
She's in hospice.
supposedly,
Isn't it
but
funny? We're talking about somebody getting.
Come
ready
on,
to
she lived a
die.
good life.
Damn,
Come
she's
on.
like 100, right?
it's 96. Supposedly, when she passes, the code word is London Bridge has fallen down, and then everybody goes into like the mode of setting up the funeral and all that stuff.
I bet
that's a code word.
Do
Yeah.
you think people care about the Queen?
Oh,
still?
yeah.
Oh, big time!
yeah,
dude.
Oh
You
my
are
goodness!
insane
You're-
if you think now.
Like
This
it's
is a
going to be the
big-
biggest.
like
This
young
is gonna
kids.
be huge.
Like, are young kids really like? Oh man, I hope the Queen doesn't. You think they care?
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit.
It's going to be the biggest funeral ever. Yeah.
I think it might be. I have to agree with Jeff. It might be the biggest
Well, yeah, of
funeral
course.
ever.
I don't think every day like a 96-year-old queen dies, but at the same time, like
I mean, we'll have the first king in like almost 50 years. They will.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if people are like wild out when people get married, I'm sure when people die, it's even.
I
like,
mean,
10
think
times.
about the amount of people that are fascinated by it in the United States.
What?
When they have like a wedding or something, it's on 5 different channels live.
Yeah, but it's just like it's a fake. It's fake. It's like a.
But it's
they
still
also have that-
so fascinating to people. It's a fantasy world.
The
and
Netflix
that's still
show,
alive.
the
right?
Netflix show that's on there too.
The Crown
Royals.
or whatever. There's a bunch of
Crown,
them.
The Royals, yeah.
Royal
Younger people get
Tenenbaums?
into that.
Yo, lady die for life, man. Fuck what you heard.
Word to your mama.
All right, I got some questions now.
Okay.
Yo, axe away.
So it is near the end of the summer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unfortunately. Fortunately, I hate the sun. Can you hate something like the sun?
I don't like the summer.
Or sun?
I don't like the sun.
I all right. I have something to say about that I just kind of figured out in the past week. I used to hate going to the beach or being in the sun and be like, oh, I'm burning. Yeah. And I don't know, something clicked in my head and I suddenly started looking at it like the sun is energy. I know it's weird, dude, but I've been
I mean,
like,
that's not weird. That's actually a true
and
statement.
like I've been going to the pool and I've been sitting at the pool and I've been like, oh my God, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this. And you look at it like I'm just taking in this fuel and now I enjoy it. It's so weird.
As towards the end of the summer, might have a summer question, or do have a summer question. What was the song of the summer?
What was the song of the summer?
I think
I think a
Peppa's
Bad Bunny would have to be one of
second year in a row. Peppa's.
Oh, I stopped playing it. No, not me. I'd say Bad Bunny, Dakiti, whatever it is, or Party. A Bad Bunny record, definitely the record of the year.
Yeah, I
Three
guess.
of them.
There really was no huge like summer record really like that came out.
There
That's
wasn't
new.
even not even like directed towards summer. Like in the past, you'd have "Summertime" by Jazzy Jeff. You'd have Calvin Harris, "Summer" or whatever. "Summertime Sadness," Cedric Gervais. Like you always had.
So does it have to have summer in the name?
Like yeah.
I mean, I just remember like
No, it does
Jay-Z dropping like with Maya and having like one of those summer songs.
Yes, y'all, right? That one.
Jigabee.
Best of Me.
Carolina Blue Kicks.
Yeah, that was the remix though.
Yeah, nothing new. There's nothing that new that came
Burna
out.
Boy album came out. Beyonce.
I have to be totally honest with you. Records don't have legs like that anymore.
I don't think so.
I think Drake's album was cool for the first like week, and then
Yeah, no one
it
cared
stopped.
about
Nobody
that
cares
after a
about
while.
it no more.
There was,
I'm
yeah,
too
there was-
sexy, kind of. All right, man.
I don't play Too Sexy anymore.
That song sucks.
I didn't like playing it from the get-go. Songs just don't have legs like they used to have, so it's hard for like a record to just last more than almost 3 weeks. Have you, Charlie? Do you play Way Too Sexy any longer?
I don't know.
Do you even?
Do you have a summer song?
I was probably gonna say Bad Bunny as well. Like
yeah,
TT
there's
made
just
Creep
like
Go.
I just got so overwhelmed. Like, I almost came to the point where like these people putting the Bad Bunny on their phone up, kind of like gig with that was funny for the first like 5 minutes.
But I think it became almost like a
became
cultural
corny.
phenomenon. Like it was almost like they
people
didn't
were
even
doing
want
it
it. They're
just
just
to
doing
break balls. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't even care. They just thought it was funny, and then just it was just like, to me, it was just like almost like killing the joy of DJing. Like it was just a lot for me. I guess I hold my job too close to my heart.
Since we have 3 DJs in here, favorite song right now?
I'll go last. Does that have to be current
it. Like favorite song that's
To
like
play right now, yeah.
to play right now? Oh, okay.
any genre,
Any genre.
Yeah.
any genre.
Any genre.
Sheesh.
Hurley.
Oh boy.
It's such a loaded question. I mean, it's like that. It's like that game show, like where you like listen at home and you hear the song. You're like, I know what that is, but then you're on that game show and you're like,
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a hard question to answer off the top of your head. So
Favorite song.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have so many like remixes.
yeah,
like,
it's
house
like I
remixes
can't
of
really.
songs.
I don't think I like a particular song like right now that I love to play. It's always a remix. I have this beautiful remix of an Usher song, "You Remind Me," but it goes into a tech house beat, but it just bangs. That's probably my favorite record to play right now.
So your favorite record to play is a remix of Usher.
I don't care. It's not a corny one, dude. I don't play those like little corny like pop remixes. Maybe it is corny.
I don't play any corny shit. Or maybe it is corny. I don't even know.
I don't know. I play whatever catches a vibe.
I'll start with Braun with this one. The song you cry to right now. What's the last song you cried to?
Oh, I could tell you right now.
This last song I
Not on drugs.
All right, you go first because
Go.
you seem to know this right off the bat.
I know what it is.
What is it?
When you were at the festival with the Seeing the Dead.
No. The latest one was
Usher?
Saying that Usher remix.
David Grohl and Hawkins' son playing
yeah.
the drums to what song is it? Hero?
Yes.
Yes, that shit
Okay.
had me.
I can see that.
All right,
I
I
respect
got it.
that.
Great answer. Great answer.
Because I sent it to everybody because I just the look of his son's face while he's playing these drums, playing his dad's part in a song that was just about David Grohl's father. It was just, I mean, it was just unbelievable, and he killed it too.
Oh, yeah. He crushed
Yeah,
that,
he was going in. And it was really adorable, too, because you could tell he was nervous as shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, he was about to start, and they're like, whoa, chill, homie.
Let's go. Yeah,
I mean, he is 16.
I know, that's pretty
young.
crazy. Yeah. He was smashing those drums.
Smashing him.
it was like it was just like
And he had the helmet hair.
that moment, just like yeah.
It was pretty
The
great.
helmet hair was sick.
Yeah, he looked cool.
You have a song that you cried to recently?
Recently, I mean, I don't know. Like, in like a setting, like you're out or just at home or,
Anyway.
I don't know.
That's a really awesome question, dude.
It is a
Hurley, you have
awesome
one?
question.
Probably Black by Pearl Jam too.
Oh, I don't show emotion ever.
Wow.
Oh,
Hurley's
No, there are some songs that have like given me like real deep chills.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
really
that's the
like
same
cried
thing.
to a song.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
I mean, I'm not thinking of anything that you would particularly listen to make you cry. Like we're talking about,
Yeah.
you know, Foo Fighters and a song by Pearl Jam that's talking about how he broke up with his girlfriend and all he could do is just wish that she has a beautiful life and it hurts him so much because it's not with him.
True.
Everybody's been through that emotion before.
There's
so
a really good cover of Bridge Over Troubled Water
Ooh.
by Jacob Collier and Yeba.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think there's a song we're actually going to play in a club that's going to make you actually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I will just make a clarification.
It has to be at home,
That
like,
when
in
I
the
do
moment.
cry to a song, it's never like out of sadness. It's always out of like immense joy.
No, I agreed.
I've never cried from a song being like, oh, that reminds me of this shitty time in my life and it made me sad. Like anytime I've just been like, wow, I'm feeling something so
I
amazing.
do that sometimes when I like listen to a show,
It's tears of
live
joy,
show.
man.
Yeah, I have that too. But I'm talking about, I'm not talking about just sad ones now. But the most recent ones have been. It's not like I'm sad boy.
You sad boy?
No, man. I'm chilling, dog.
Voice-
What about a song that you'd enter the ring to? Like if you, I always watch.
easy, son.
I always
got that one.
I always watch these UFC and what they come into.
That's such an awesome question.
What would you come into? Enter in the ring. I know what I would come into. Harley, you have one? Mine
The
would.
time is now, John Cena.
That's sick. That is sick. One time. That's got me fired up.
I'd go with What's Left of the Flag, Flogging Molly, because it starts off slow and just rips.
Every rose has its thorn, maybe.
I don't know. I might go like Lithium.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
I might, you know what I mean? Oh, man, that's actually a great question.
Yeah.
Because you could, I mean, it depends on whether I was a heel or a.
Oh, are we talking about wrestling or are we talking about
No,
fighting?
any ring.
any ring?
Any ring.
Oh, it
Yeah.
had to be
okay.
boxing match. for
Like a
me.
boxing. Yeah.
Or so-
Champ is here. Jadakiss. The
Yeah.
champ is here.
So that's a big difference whether it's
Eye of the
wrestling
Tiger.
or
UFC
or UFC
or just like a charity boxing event.
Charity boxing
Eye of the
event, yeah.
Tiger would be mine.
That's terrible. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
There's no wrong answers here.
That's a wrong answer.
What about like coming out to like Pavarotti or something like that? Just him like singing some
Or like-
Italian.
or
Oh,
like-
exhibit paparazzi.
Or like Bach side 1 song 1
Star Wars theme song. That'd be hot, right?
Flight of the Bumblebees.
the song that you just every time you hear it, you just dance to like nobody's watching.
Oh,
Nothing. I can't dance. I got a mean 2-step.
Strings of Life.
Ooh, such a dope record.
100%. Like when that shit kicks in,
I still play that record, man.
if you're not, let's go Google that song right now. That
Oh,
shit's
so good.
The Strings of Life.
Yeah.
Strings of Life, man.
I think anytime like you hear Uchiwali or Quiet Storm or Wild Out.
I mean, yeah, I want to rob a liquor store anytime I want to hear.
That's what I
any
want to
three
put.
of
Or
those.
like Naughty by Nature, like just take it to the face. What was the Uptown Anthem? Ooh.
I'm telling you,
What about
Boom, boom.
MOP, Andy Up?
yeah, I mean
Andy,
that one
yeah.
just like I feel like that one is just kind of
So
lost.
generic.
It's just lost. It's
Yeah.
just so, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, know what I played last night? What I played? Oh, that Jay-Z record with MOP.
you don't know.
You don't know.
I will say Jason kind of destroyed it opening up for Rick Ross on Thursday.
I forgot that even happened.
He like
Thank you.
He exercised some. You had like the ghost of Pac in you.
Wow.
I don't even.
And he was he was on the mic. He was like screaming on the
shit,
mic.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, he was going off.
And I was sober.
That's
And I don't remember it. So that means I blacked out musically instead of blacking out drunkenly.
Nice.
I was high as hell, though.
that's not sober, bruv.
Oh,
I was
wasn't
sober. I was
drunk.
just-
I wasn't
I was just
drunk.
high.
No, I don't get high. I just take 2 hits, and that's like, oh, I'm a wimp.
Since none of us are married and none of us are probably getting married, who would be DJing your wedding?
Oh, I've always thought about this.
Who would DJ your wedding?
I would have to go with DJ Riz.
Oh, that's such a good answer.
100%.
All right, now I have to change my answer.
Yeah.
I think well, Jason would be part of the wedding, so I probably wouldn't. I don't know.
Because this is like
I might go Vice.
Vice would be a great wedding.
My
DJ.
friend had Evil D DJ his wedding.
That's-
shout out Otto.
That's great. I mean,
I
that,
would-
that could be amazing, but also terrible.
Yeah. Of course, but that's the fun of it. I would have Kid Capri DJ my wedding.
That would be great. I mean, that's like you just can't lose.
No, you're not gonna lose.
How much do you think Kid Capri would charge for a wedding?
10.
10? I feel like it'd be more than that because I feel like he wouldn't want to do it.
He does have a.
I can just picture him
I see what
announcing
you're saying.
everybody coming down. It's the Kid Capri. Hello, Jason Smith.
that shit would be fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I would want Tony Touch and Kid Capri to DJ my wedding. Tony Touch play house records.
Wow.
Ooh.
My sister had Clark Kent DJ her wedding.
Get the fuck
That's
outta here.
right. You did tell me that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah.
How'd you pull that off?
Shout out Clark Kent, man.
Her husband
Love that dude.
used to manage him or something.
Really? That's so sick. I mean, he's got to be. I mean, Clark Kent's like legendary status.
I mean, this is
but he
this
also
is
stays
25
relevant.
years ago. Yeah.
25. It was 25 years ago.
Damn.
No, sorry. Yeah, it was like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was dope.
Wow.
It was real dope.
So was he using records? He was like, it's a vinyl, right?
Yeah, I had to that
Jeez
day.
Louise.
Oh, he had to pull records for
Dude,
that.
you have any pictures of that?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You
That's
gotta
amazing.
get those. We gotta see those.
Yeah, I'll pull them sometime. Yeah.
That's legendary.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
legendary.
remember the first time I met Clark. It was like a weird like energy about it. Like it was so dope. Like, yo, this guy's like a D nice. Introduced me to him.
He's a very nice man.
Very nice dude.
Hurley, you have anybody that you Millennium?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like any famous EDM DJ.
I would like.
That's like baller status.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? To have like some like big EDM DJ.
Vice
do your
did
wedding.
Vice did his first like 16-year-old birthday party a couple weeks ago. He posted.
Nice.
They shut down like Hollywood Boulevard or
Oh,
something.
jeez.
Or bar mitzvah, I think it was. Who would it be, Hurley? Would
For,
it be
I think it's a bat mitzvah.
a bat mitzvah.
You don't have one, Hurley?
Huh?
You don't have one?
No, I don't know.
Dude, he's too young. He doesn't even worried about getting married anytime soon.
What's
Is it a bat mitzvah? Did I have it wrong? I mean,
I think
like,
a bat mitzvah is for a
you're
boy.
Jewish, and
a
I'm
bat
saying it,
mitzvah.
and you're not correcting me the right way.
bat mitzvahs for a girl?
Yeah,
Bar
bar
mitzvahs
mitzvahs
for a boy.
It was a bar mitzvah.
You just said that all wrong.
Yeah, you catch me at the bar mitzvah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
When you have the ladies over, what's the song that you dropping at the house?
Well, 20 years ago, it would have been like R. Kelly, but that's gone out the door.
Yeah, that's definitely definitely a conversation starter.
When you have the ladies over, what are you playing?
H-Town knocking boots. No, I don't know. That's a hard question.
Yeah, I honestly don't think I've ever put music on with a girl over at the house.
Because you're just so sick of listening to music on
No,
night.
I don't know. It's just like hey,
I've never been one to actually put music on to have sex before. Like I know people that are like, oh, let me turn on music.
Yeah, I don't think I do that. Do you put music on when you're knocking?
I don't have
the
that
old
like
boots?
extra like, oh, I got to get up and put something on the radio.
The Knocking the Boots
Nah,
playlist.
just let's get to it. Knocking boots. I do have one.
Because
It's
if
called
I
Baby
did that,
Making
I'd be
Ish on
laughing the whole
Spotify.
time. I wouldn't be able to get through it.
Is that how you tore your ACL?
Oh, I put some Barry White on that bitch.
Yeah, see, even that, I would just feel like it would seem hilarious.
Hurley, you put any mood music on?
I don't put any on
Elelium.
during.
Elelium.
Yeah, I just play Tiesto.
You're like,
I just played Tiesto Club podcast.
I conceived my son to a linium. It was pretty cool.
He was born to the chain smokers.
Aw.
Can I just say something about that? So I had to recently start like
I thought you were going to tell us about your son.
building these playlists. And I have to go through Spotify now and listen to every new shit that comes out. And there is just an overabundance of crappy pop shit that wants to sound like the Chainsmokers. They actually changed a sound on radio and like music. It's crazy.
That gets to my next question.
Yeah.
What's a song that changed music forever?
Forever?
Ever.
Oh, damn. That's like a wicked loaded question. Bach? Mozart?
I mean,
A song though.
A song.
one song. I mean, you can just say "Rapper's Delight." I mean, you can keep it like really simple. Like,
Michael Jackson record. Don't stop till you get enough.
what would be the Michael
Thanks for
Jackson?
the generic answer. I want something good.
I think Thriller. I think Thriller was
Thriller.
Thriller. Yeah,
Yes.
Thriller was bigger than Off the Wall for sure.
like
Oh, the video that came with it. That thing was monumental. Not only did they come out with a beautiful song, they had like a 20-minute video when that never existed in the history of
mini movies.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on something weird, like, do you think Sandstorm changed music?
I think Sandstorm made like techno
popular.
a song that everybody knew. Like everyone knows Sandstorm.
Yeah, I agree with Braun. It definitely brought it kind of home instead of it being in the underground so much, for sure.
Hurley, you got one?
I was just gonna say more recently. I don't know if it's for the better or the worse, but I think "Do It to It" by Acraze sure changed how house music is being made nowadays. 'Cause
Yeah.
now everyone's taking just
those
old
pop
90s
R&B
tracks and just
yeah.
turning them into a house song.
You mean like spending 15 minutes on a song
Yeah.
and then just like
Well, I'm
making
no
a
one to
huge
judge,
career out of it?
but
Do you know which ones I hate? The ones that are like, they're really cool at the beginning, and then it gets into that 90s pop break, and you're like, oh, this could actually be cool. And then it goes into like the main part of the song, and it sounds nothing like any parts that were prior. It's almost like they're just like, oh, let me stick this here, and it doesn't.
But isn't like, aren't
like
those songs
musically sounding?
That's a mashup.
It is.
I
Yes.
think mashup is
that's-
seriously coming back.
But that is a mashup.
It
That
is.
A Craze song is a mashup
I agree.
yeah, but I mean, it's being credited as an original
song. But like people have been doing that for a bunch, like for forever, taking some old R&B thing and putting it over a house song.
Are you talking about the Mashup Mafia?
Oh wow, I haven't heard about that in a
What's
long
that?
time.
Oh, it was Rick Rude.
Oh, was Rick Rude in the Mashup Mafia?
Yeah. Shout out to Rick.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
you
were talking
remember
about him the other day,
You
right?
remember Crook and Clan, right?
Yeah, I was signed to the same. We had the same booking agency.
Obviously, but do you remember like when like they were charging like $8 for an MP3? Like when Crook and
yeah,
Clan
yeah.
first, they were charging them like a 12-inch. It was like $6.
Yeah,
Really?
That was all Scissorhands.
Oh yeah, they were like that's still around.
Yeah, Sizz is still putting out he's heavy on the IG, putting up these blends and mashups. It's
Oh, he's the
crazy.
man.
Like
do you follow Scissorhands?
Yeah. He's
amazing.
And you would watch him like playing stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I watch him and it's like, it looks like it's a corner of his apartment building.
Yeah.
he's he moved from Brooklyn, I think.
Just
to
ripping
he's in
butts
Long
and-
Island now.
Ripping butts,
Last
yeah.
time I was with him, we were in Vegas. We had a good time. Shout out Scissorhands, man. That dude has always been very genuine
He's
to
the
me,
OG,
man. He'll tell you how it is too.
I mean-
like if he tells you something, he's being honest. Like
And he's literally the complete
no
opposite
hold
of
back.
Riz.
Total complete opposite.
He's like the Bizarro Riz.
But don't you think like something like Two Friends is all mashup too? With the big
Yeah.
Moody
I'm not
mixes?
too familiar with them. I'm sorry. I know I should probably.
Yeah,
be,
I mean
but-
that's just like I don't want to like say it's like the lowest common denominator, but like it is kind of like the McDonald's, like it encompasses, it doesn't exclude anybody.
Well, they're not the first people that have done that either. It's like there was also this dude Kip Cap, and there used to be these girls that used to do it, and they, I guess, best friends just got lucky and just caught on.
Two
someone.
Friends?
Two friends, whatever, yo.
Best Friends is good too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Best Friends.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Yeah, but but I'm saying like most people aren't really cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong
I'm
with
not
that.
trying to be cool. I just put on my clothes like everybody else.
You wear cool clothes, huh?
It's not. It just happens to be that way.
And getting into the
I don't try. I don't look in the mirror and go, "Oh, let me see what this can look."
well, let me segue to our final song. You've been segueing to this is pretty good. Travel tips for DJs.
I did. I read the notes, so it's on the.
Absolutely, you didn't read the notes. Travel tips for DJs.
There is no notes.
3 essential things you need going on a DJ trip.
Oh,
Since all 3 of you traveling, Hurley's been traveling to Connecticut.
go ahead, Braun.
Braun goes to fascist events in Italy. And
too. I would just say pack light.
Oh, the lighter the better, man. Because carrying that fucking bag.
but what's 3
around
things that
is
you
not
need
fun.
on there?
Oh,
Advil.
Toothbrush?
ginger candies
Why ginger candies?
to settle your stomach. Chargers, definitely.
Yeah, you should probably bring your charger.
in case Lil Jon steals one.
Yeah, bring an extra.
Phone, no, not the computer charger. I'm talking about a phone charger because you're more likely to leave your phone charger at.
I would say
home.
backup headphones, backup
I never-
computer charger.
I don't have any backup of anything because I have a thumb drive. If all else fails, I got my thumb drive that I can play off of.
So a thumb drive's there. Hurley, have you thought of anything when
I
traveling?
want to try it. Wait, answer this, and I'm going to think of something really weird that's in my
I
bag.
just pack some clothes.
I have a
Same
Tide
as you
stick.
guys
I
said.
have a Tide stick in my bag. That's an essential.
Vaseline.
Or what?
Vaseline.
Oh, dude. Yeah. What? Well, on that note,
Episode 45.
yeah.
Hurley's like Vaseline,
Cool.
clothes and Vaseline.
What else do I have in my bag?
He's
That's a
no
good
longer
question.
welcome at Foxwoods. He just covers himself in Vaseline.
They're like, can we see
Be
your
like,
ID?
Jesus, Hurley was just here. There's Vaseline on all this shit.
Crossfaders all like,
It's all
mushed in.
lubed up.
Ugh.
Oh, man. CDJ's broken. There's Vaseline.
Just
all over.
Vaseline. Did you put it on your lips?
All over.
Well,
That
he's
happens.
keeping it real.
It is. I mean, it is like it's a miracle
I'm just
cure
kidding.
for dry skin.
Well, some amazing questions you guys threw in there
Yeah,
today.
thank you guys for
that
the
was a fun
questions. That's
episode
awesome.
of just questions.
Yeah, I like
answering.
that.
Yeah, they were a little bit backed up, so we were only doing one a week. So I thought this episode we could crush some of the questions.
Loved it. Great job, guys.
Word up.
So once again, you can find us at. I'm the promoter. He's the DJ. You can find Braun at.
Braunski beat.
You can find Hurley at.
Hurley Music.
You can find Jason at.
Jason Smith Music.
You can find me at.
Jeff London _
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Jeff London. DJ Jason Smith.
Here come the band.